Okay, team, it's your third boot camp session of your final week. This time we have 3 circuits. You run through each circuit once only, rest for 30 seconds, move on to the next one. So 3 separate rounds, 3 different sets of exercises, but there's only a short break in between because this is your final week, and we really want to up that intensity. Now, each exercise has a different time or repetitions to it. You will need your resistance band, and again, you'll need it hooked onto or held safely, and you will need your step or your chair for your bench hops. So 3 rounds. Once you've done each round, you're done. That's it, and that's your final boot camp session. Good luck. Okay, let's do this. Final boot camp. Just jog it out on the spot. I think I forgot to tell you, team, by the way, that you will need your divider, your object on the floor, your line for your agility jumps over it. So do just make sure you have that handy, because we will need that second exercise in. Just alternate lunging up forward and back, and just windmill the arms up and down. So I really, I know I say this every session, because every session I do want you to challenge yourself. If you have been doing this in order, so if you've done the other 2 boot camp sessions and this is your last boot camp session of the final week of the whole program, let's really push this today. Squat it down and just tap it to the side. Hands are wherever it's comfortable, just keep the shoulders back. Especially in relation to the cardio exercises we have today, I want you to really try and push them to a level you perhaps haven't done before in this program. You know, finish them on a high. Jog it out. But we are near the end, team. That's exciting. Or sad. Bit of both. And lunge it forward and back. Your warm-up is almost over. Sit, little lunges, forward and back. And then bring it back into that squat and tap. And round 1 is upon us, team. In 3, 2, 1. We are going to begin with your helicopter star jumps for 1 minute. Let's go. So cross it over and out, similar to your regular star jump, but you're crossing the arms and legs over and out. Now your lower option here, if you do need it, is pretty much the same as for your regular star jump. So you're just tapping it and bringing the arms to the side. But let's save this for only if we really need it today, guys. Otherwise, jump it. After you've finished your minute here, you will need that divider on the floor for your agility jumps. Stay with me. Three, 2, 1. That's it. Over the object. 1 minute. Let's go. Can you keep that whole minute in the jump? Or do you need to take it here? Maybe a bit of both? How are you finding this one? We've done this a few times through the program. Can you feel the difference in your ability to work high and low? Stay with me. Three, two, one. Excellent. Heel touches. So take the feet wide. We've done this before. Alternate tapping the opposite heel. Now remember, we're not hunching the upper body down. You want to make sure you're bringing the foot up to your hand. So turn that knee out, bring that heel up as high as you can. If you can't actually get it all the way up to touch it, don't worry. Your options here are just about speed and height of the foot. Now stay with this. I am warning you that you have your kneeling down and up exercise next. We've not done this one for a little bit, but it's all coming back to you now. And I really want you to reflect on the difference with this. Stay here. Three, two, one. Excellent. Kneel down up. So hands behind your head. Let's go. Take it down, down, up, up, and change. Now, make sure you're lifting that foot behind you and back up. No cheating. Now, how do you find this compared to when we started? Because, I mean, we threw this in straight away. And don't forget, if it really is just too much and it is still not possible, your option is to alternate bending the knee all the way down behind you. But keep your shoulders back and your back straight. Remember we talked about having a pole from your head down to your coccyx. So you can't bend from the back or the shoulders. Now coming up next, you will have that band hooked around something for your flies and pull downs. So please make sure you pause and get this ready. And then when you're ready, we're going to go into our fly to tricep pull down. So open it, turn the wrist down. Open it, pull it down. Slight bend in the elbow in your fly and completely straight for your pull down. Belly in. Have your stance however is comfortable. Relax your shoulders. Please make sure your band is hooked up safely. You will be staying here for your next exercise. We will be combining your row and your plie squat next after this rep if you're with my timing. So come on to, bring your feet apart. You're going to roll back, come onto your toes, squat down and up. Heels down, row, heels up, squat. Here. If my pace is too fast, you know what to do. You keep it as is comfortable and you pause it when I move on. How's that for a bit of balance work, team? Now after this exercise, you will be removing the band from wherever it is and you'll be placing it underneath your feet. So just finish your 15 reps here. Elbows back, pull the belly in. Last one, and we come curl to side raise. So band under your feet, curl it, down, side raise. Curl, side raise. You get your first 30-second break after you finished your 15 reps here. So that is your first circuit complete once you've finished your 15 reps here. Now remember, if you can't get your hands all the way up to shoulder height, take it as far as is comfortable. Last one if you're on my pace, and we take a rest. Finish up if you need it. Take the 30 seconds and get ready to move on to round 2. We're going to kick it off with some more cardio. Get ready. Get set for round 2. Let's go. Same again, different times. We're going to start with your high knee jog for 1 minute. Let's go. March if you really need to, but let's try and keep the whole minute in that high knee sprint if we can. Stay here in your jog. We've got your zombies coming up next. So we're going to almost take it like a reverse burpee. Because you're going to come and lay down on your back and then stand up. Stay where you are for now. Three, 2, 1, and 1 minute of zombies here. So what I want you to do is come down, lay on your back, and come on up. Jump it up. You can take the jump out if you need. Have you worked out why they're called zombies yet? We do have interesting names. After your zombies, we've got some inchworms. I don't come up with all of these names. Some of them I do. Others, just names we know. You obviously can use your hand to bring yourself down and up, but we do want to minimize this. You want as much of this to come from your body as possible. Three, 2, 1, excellent. So lock the feet in, take them about hip width apart. We know these. Walk it out into your plank and walk it back. Stand all the way up. Make sure when you stand up, you bring your head and your shoulders and your back all the way up. How are we finding this pace so far? Round 2, these cardio exercises have kicked right off, haven't they? We are in week 6, guys, so you are finishing the whole program now. If you need to, you can drop to your knees when you come down though. So make sure you keep the belly in, you come all the way down into that plank, bum down, hands underneath shoulders. You're going to be coming into some ski jump squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute. So remember these, take the feet wide, little jumps up. So it's not a squat jump, you're staying low. Now, if this really is too much, you can just come down and up in the squat here. We want a bit of speed in this if you're taking the lower option though. Stay with me, team. You're going to be coming down for some push-ups once you've finished your minute here. You're halfway through, team. I mean, halfway through even your stretches. Halfway through till you get to strut away from this session. Trust me, you're going to feel awesome when you do. Keep those shoulders back, Bum and hips come back. 3, 2, 1. Come on down for 15 push-ups. Let's go. Now I really hope you can do all 15 of them in your knee version here. If you felt you were able to take it to your toes, go for it. There is the box option should you need to bring it back. You're going to be coming onto your side once you've finished your repetitions. So if you're with me, let's go. Side plank raise. So if you can, straight legs. If not, bend the bottom knee, hips up and down. Your head, your shoulders, your hips, your knees and your feet, or that top foot, are all aligned. If you feel you have it in you to do this, go for it. If not, keep with the lower option. Make sure you're breathing. One more if you're with me and change sides, otherwise pause it if you need to. Let's go. Now let's make sure that our head's up and you're not turning around and bending your neck to look at your feet. After these 15 reps, you get your second 30-second break. So this is the last exercise of that second circuit already, team. So you may as well not quit and finish round 3. And finish your third and possibly final boot camp of the whole program. Take a rest, 30 seconds. Round 3. Again, we kick off with some cardio. I'm not gonna lie, we begin with some burpee work with a slight change to it this time. So get yourself ready, get set, round 3. This time with your burpees, we're going to turn around. 30 seconds of these, so watch. Walk it or jump it, and turn around. Out, in, and jump, turn around. If you can, full option here, perhaps you might want to walk it around, or you can take the jump back, and the jump round. So many options here. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. 1 minute squat to star jump. So I want you to crouch all the way down, come into your star jump. Bring your bum all the way down to those heels. And of course, if this is too much, you crouch down and then you take the low option star jump of just tapping it out each side. Like this, if you need it. But really try and stay with me because you're in your final round. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and your jumping twist. 30 seconds on the spot. Let's go. You know these ones. Give it a twist. Now, keep going with these. Just to warn you, next you have your bench hops. So you will need your step, your chair, whatever you've been using. You will need them next. Three, 2, 1, and 1 minute of bench hops. Let's go. So again, make sure shoulders are over your hands and really try and pick those feet up and jump it side to side. If you did need to come here, then you do. But let's try. This is your final cardio exercise of the session. possibly of the whole program, depending on the order you've done these in. You've got 3 exercises to go after this and you are finished. So hold on, team, stay with me. Breathe, keep those hands underneath your head and shoulders. So if you can see them right in front of your face, you need to pull your body back. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, come onto your back. Do you remember those 3, 2, 1 hover legs? Let's go. Drop it down. 3, 2, 1, and up. Go. Down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Make sure that back's locked on the floor. Your variation on this is just to do with how low you drop those legs. That finish line is just getting so much closer, team. If you're at my pace, this is your last one here. And then bring the feet down for your bridge and knee squeeze. We've done this in our last boot camp. Bring it up, squeeze the knees together and roll the spine down. So get the bum and the hips up as high as you can. Make sure those knees are touching and roll the spine down. And don't cheat yourself here, team. Make sure your feet are just outside of your hips. Nearly there. You've only got one more after this. Make sure you're breathing. Last one, if you're with me, come and sit up on your bum. 15 roll backs. Shoulders back. We've done this before. Bend the knees, keep the heels down and roll yourself back to about 45 degrees. Now keep the shoulders back. Bring it from the belly. If you can't get as far back as I am here, then just take it back as is comfortable. But please keep those shoulders back. Oh, team, you're looking at the finish line. You're looking at it. Almost there. Oh, guys, if you're with me, that's your last one. And you're done. Well done. Come onto your back, hug the knees in. Team, boot camp number 3 finished. Have you done them in order? Is that your final boot camp done? How did you find that today? Because that was quite a step up. Drop the knees to one side. Just breathe. I really want you to reflect. How did you find that? Change sides. How did you find the change in your fitness? I would hope there's a change in your fitness. But if you've made it this far, if you are, you know, boot camp number 3 in your final week of the program, you know, big congratulations, team. Back to center, take one leg straight up, your hamstring stretch. You're an expert on these stretches now. It is hard to do this, you know, at home without somebody there in person or without the environment of the gym. To just do this looking at a screen, take that foot over the other knee. You know, you do need to motivate yourself. So, huge pat on the back for that. Genuinely, not in a patronising way whatsoever, Change sides. It really is hard to do it on your own. Foot over the other knee, pull it in. As always, open those knees up and give the hips a stretch. Just take deep breaths. And come on up onto your knees. Once again, bring it forward. Change sides. Come on up. Hands behind your back, really open it up here. And as always, team, I really love to hear about your progress. I love to hear push it forward, what you've improved on, what you've loved. So always do share that with me. Pull one arm over. And pull it down behind. Other side. Take it down behind. Give yourself a pat on the back while you're there. Stretch it to one side. And to the other. And the moment has arrived. Twist it. Stretch it. Deep breath in. Team, well done. I will see you next time.